So hey guys, a little bit of an update. Unfortunately, most of it is, I wouldn't really call it bad news per se, but it's just kind of annoying. Um, I went to the dentist, as I've probably talked about in a couple of other vlogs, for an exam which turned out to need some additional work. Well, during my last visit, I had mentioned that I was having some discomfort on the left side, which I know I mentioned it at least twice to the dentist and at least once to the hygienist. Now, initially, I had thought that maybe it was just after effects to whatever they did, that it was kind of just still sore or something of that nature. Except, Wednesday I mentioned it, or Tuesday, no, it was Tuesday we went to the dentist for the rest of my root canal, and I mentioned it to the dentist at the time that I was still experiencing pain in the back bottom left. Now, he didn't really look at it at the time, or at least I don't think he did. And I mentioned it to the hygienist as well, and I told her that I really wanted somebody to look at it relatively soon. And she told me that somebody was going to call me tomorrow, which would have been Wednesday, and nobody has. Now, I kind of get the feeling, and Strag agreed with me, that she was kind of, I guess, a little dismissive of my concerns, which I kind of get the feeling like, I mean, I know it was 5 o'clock in the afternoon and they probably all wanted to go home, but that being said, it just kind of felt like you couldn't take a message or something, but I mean, it kind of, it annoys me because now I have to have this, sit this whole weekend with that on my mind. And I'm going to call them Monday morning and ask a couple of questions and see if I can't get an appointment as soon as possible to get it looked at, because I can tell when I felt around on Friday that I can feel something physically wrong, because it either is a cavity or cavity popped out or something happened or whatnot. I mean, I can feel something that doesn't feel normal. And it seems like, that being said, now that I know that there is something physically wrong, or at least I'm pretty certain that there is, that the dentist should have looked at it, or that the hygienist should have noticed, or that it just seems like it should have gotten more attention than it did, considering that I mentioned it 3 times to 2 different people. And, generally the dentist that we go to is pretty good, or at least I think they're pretty good. I generally like them. But this just kind of annoys me for a number of reasons, because I've been to the dentist probably more times this year than I have been in the last 3 or 4 combined. And that includes future appointments that I have to have for the rest of this stuff, which supposedly is going to be done when my insurance rolls over. But if this tooth is one of those ones, which I'm 50-50 hoping that it is, because on the one hand, it means I don't have a fifth problem, but on the other hand, it would also mean that it would probably not be covered by insurance, but at this point, I don't really care. I just want to get it fixed. So, that being said, I will be calling them Monday morning. I'm going to ask them what teeth they have left to work on, and I'm going to mention all of this to them tomorrow, hopefully in as polite and reasoned of a voice as I can, because I am pretty irritated about the fact that for the last week and a half I haven't been able to eat on the left side of my mouth, which really annoys me because, I don't know. I mean, part of it's just general frustration at the fact that I had perfect dental visits for 3 years in a row. I missed one visit because I was unemployed at the time and I couldn't really afford it, even if they did need to do a lot of work. And then when I do go a year later, which really shouldn't have had that much of an issue, there's like 4 teeth that they need to work at, and now this on top of all that. Or maybe part of it, I don't know. But either way, it just seems like it's more life stuff than I deserve right now. Um, because I'm trying to, learn my job and get a lot of things set up and rebuild my savings and all this other stuff, and this is not helping. And maybe that's me complaining about, other stuff. And I mean, the saving grace, I suppose, is that it doesn't actively hurt. And I know they did mention during my first visit that there was a broken tooth, and they said that they were surprised that it didn't hurt. But if that's the same tooth, then like I said, that's the mixed bag, because plus side means I wouldn't need a fifth tooth worked on. Downside would mean that it now does hurt when I eat, which and I don't know whether or not it's a result of anything they did intentionally or otherwise, but I mean, it seems like it really doesn't matter, other than perhaps giving me like an outlet for my frustration at this particular time, because it's been very difficult to it's been hard to focus on anything else other than that, because it's hard not to be distracted by it. But hopefully I'll get it fixed soon, and then I'll get back on track with everything, and I can figure it all out. So, I mean, there's all that, but that's what's going on right now. We're going to go see Doctor Strange next week, which is why I'm filming this vlog a little bit early, so there will probably be a lot of stuff for me to talk about the next time. But also, I guess next time I'll have an update on the Star Trek convention, because although I do want to talk about some of the plans that I am putting into place, I'd rather save that for when I'm in a better mood and just in a better overall space of zen, or whatever the case may be. So, that being said, that's it for now, and I will update you guys on this and all the other stuff the next time I record a vlog. So I will catch you guys later.
Thanks for watching. If you liked it, click the subscribe button and leave a comment below. Meow.